Paducah City Manager Jeff Pedersen again fails to uphold the city noise ordinance. On April 5, 2016, Warden Electric Company once again was running their air compressor between the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. Just 3 months prior, store owner John Warden was given a warning by City Manager Jeff Pedersen and told that he would receive a fine the next time he violated the noise ordinance between the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. On April 6, 2016, John Warden responded to the complaint to City Manager Jeff Pedersen. I was notified this morning by Mr. Jeff Pedersen, City Manager of the City of Paducah, that another complaint has been lodged against Warden Electric Company by a neighborhood resident because our main air compressor was turned on yesterday at 6:48 a.m., instead of the agreed-upon time of 7 a.m. A video by the offended neighbor has been uploaded to YouTube of our compressor running at that time. At a previous shop meeting I stated that under no circumstances should the main compressor be running during the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. As everyone is aware, we have installed a much smaller backup compressor that should be used between the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. If we are working on an emergency job for a customer and the main compressor must be used during these times, it can only be activated after I have been notified and given my approval. I would appreciate all associates of Warden Electric Company to abide by my directive with regards to our air compressor. Thank you. John Warden. City Manager Jeff Pedersen responded. I think that this is a good response by John. It does appear that an employee was not following his direction on this, and John is correcting it. I enjoyed our visit this morning. Sounds like John Warden successfully talked his way out of a fine. Clearly City Manager Jeff Pedersen thinks this is a good response by John Warden. Jeff Pedersen has not had to endure what sounds like a jackhammer continuously all throughout his home and property for years. Jeff Pedersen doesn't know what it's like to have his sleep disturbed on numerous occasions by Warden Electric's air compressor. Jeff Pedersen doesn't know what it's like to have his right to quiet enjoyment forcibly taken from him in his home so that John Warden can make profit so that City Hall can collect his tax revenue. Well played, guys. And as we can see, once again, John Warden used the emergency excuse to justify violating the noise ordinance, with intent to violate the noise ordinance in the future, and to use the main compressor, if needed, if they are working on a so-called emergency job between the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. Let's take a look, shall we, at what is defined as emergency work, according to our local noise ordinance. Emergency work. Work performed for the purpose of preventing or alleviating physical trauma or property damage threatened or caused by an existing or imminent peril. I'd be very interested in learning how Warden Electric Company is preventing or alleviating physical trauma or property damage threatened or caused by an existing or imminent peril by rewinding an electric motor in the middle of the night. You can contact Paducah City Manager Jeff Pedersen by emailing him at jpetersen@Paducah.gov or call his office at office 270-444-8503 to ask him why he does not uphold our noise ordinance. These are our rights, so let's fight for them. Thank you.